How many times can you hit rock bottom before it stops being rock bottom? Think about that one for a second, because if you've been at your lowest point 4 times this year, 10 times this year, 50 times in your life, at some point it stops being a crisis. It starts being a routine. And I think a lot of people, maybe you, have accidentally turned their worst day into a scheduled appointment. You know the week that's coming. You've had it before. You'll have it again. And the real danger isn't the fall. It's that you've stopped being surprised by it. Here's the shape of the loop, and I want you to tell me if this sounds familiar. A few good days in a row. You're focused, you're doing the work, you feel like yourself. Then something slips. Maybe you stay up too late. Maybe you skip the gym once. Maybe you open the app you were staying off. And that one slip cracks the dam. The next day's a little worse. The one after that, worse. By the end of the week, you're not even trying anymore. You're just sitting there eating whatever you're craving, playing whatever you're playing, watching whatever numbs you the fastest, telling yourself you'll start again Monday. Then Monday comes. You yank yourself out. You feel better for a day or two, and you start the climb back up. And the whole time you're calling this rock bottom like it's a moment. It's not a moment. You've been living there part-time for years, and you've got a room reserved. Rock bottom isn't where you fall. It's where you commute to. You know the route. You know the exits. You know what you do when you get there. You sit in the same chair. You open the same tabs. You eat the same food. You say the same sentence to yourself. This is the last time, I'll fix it tomorrow. The way someone might say, see you next week to a co-worker. You haven't been falling. You've been visiting. And because you've been visiting long enough, part of you is comfortable there. That's the part that scares me, not the crash, the comfort. And here's the part nobody warns you about. Every time you pull yourself out, you think you're winning. You think the climb is the proof that you're okay. You post about it. You tell yourself you learned the lesson. You feel the dopamine of getting your life back together. And then you use that feeling as permission to slip again. Because subconsciously, you know the recovery works. You've done it 40 times. You trust yourself to come back, so the stakes of falling keep dropping. You stop being scared of rock bottom because rock bottom has always let you leave. And that trust is the thing keeping you there. Every comeback is rehearsing the fall. Every time you pull yourself out, you're practicing going back. And if you don't see it, you will spend the next 10 years doing the exact same climb, wondering why the view never changes. The people who actually break out of this don't do it by climbing harder. They do it by installing a floor. A floor is a minimum, a non-negotiable, a version of the day you will not let yourself fall below. No matter how bad you feel, no matter how tired you are, no matter what happened yesterday. It doesn't have to be huge. It might be, I will walk for 20 minutes. I will eat one real meal. I will read 10 pages. I will shower. Whatever it is, it's the line you don't cross. And the floor isn't there to make your good days better. It's there to make sure your bad days never fully become rock bottom. Because once you have a floor, the whole concept of rock bottom starts dissolving. You can have a bad day, you can have a rough week, but you can't go fully underwater. And that tiny bit of resistance changes everything. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one thing. One thing that, if you did it, would mean the day wasn't a total loss. It should be small enough that you can do it on your worst day, not your best. This is not the version you do when you're motivated. This is the version you do when you hate yourself. That's the point. If the flaw requires motivation, it isn't a flaw. It's another fantasy. A real flaw is something you can do tired, sad, angry, hungover, distracted. Something so stupidly simple that not doing it would be an active choice. That's your flaw. Pick one. Today. You don't have a rock bottom problem. You have a routine problem. You've been visiting the same place for years and calling it a crisis. The way out isn't a better climb. It's a floor low enough that you can always stand on it. Install it today. Keep it small. Keep it honest. Because rock bottom only owns you as long as you keep showing up to the appointment.